Food that contains right amount of nutrients, water, roughage in a meal according to age and lifestyle is called a balanced diet. To stay healthy, it is important to have a balanced diet regularly. It is very, very important for all the human. Balanced diet is important because all the components of the nutrients are important for our body. Carbohydrate is energy giving food, protein rich food help us to repair and grow our damaged cell. Vitamin and minerals protect our body from diseases. Water and roughage help us to remove waste from our body. But what happens if we do not take balanced diet? Let's see. We can have multiple diseases if we do not take balanced diet. Let's discuss. These are called deficiency diseases. First of all, we will discuss about disease. Disease is a condition in which a body of any other part of the body is not able to function properly. Deficiency disease occur when a patient's diet lack in required essential nutrient. If the nutrient is not at the proper quantity, then they can have deficiency diseases. This is the reason why our parents and elders advise us to eat proper amount of nutrients in our diet through leafy vegetable and fresh fruits. Malnutrition. Mal means bad, nutrition. Bad nutrition. Malnutrition is a condition that develops in a body when it does not get adequate amount of nutrients in the diet. Children, those who are not taking balanced diet, they suffer from malnutrition. If their diet is lack either in protein or vitamin and minerals, they suffer with this, and it is generally occur at the age of 1 to 5. Symptoms of malnutrition can be visible through their big stomach, thin upper arms, their tendency to get tired easily, and their growth is slow, swollen and bleeding gums, and dizziness. A malnourished child can get better only by having a balanced diet and the supplements of protein, vitamins, and minerals. Night blindness. As we can see, our normal eyes looks before eyes, and if a child is having night blindness, they can have this kind of eyes. A person suffering from night blindness finds it difficult to see in dim light, low light. They are not able to see in the light which is very light. The eyes become dull, triangular patches appear on the white portion of the eyes, and the skin becomes dull and scalpy. This disease is caused due to the lack of vitamin A in their diet. Vitamin A. It is very important to take vitamin A for the child who is suffering with night blindness. A diet rich in carrot, papaya, mango, green leafy vegetables, milk will help us to prevent this disease. If a child is regularly taking vitamin A in their diets, so they are not have tendency to have this kind of disease. Beriberi. We associate this with the vitamin B. Lack of vitamin B in a diet can cause to beriberi. The symptoms are numbness in hand and feet. There is loss of appetite and weight. They do not feel hungry and their weight decreases. It affects the nerves and muscles of the body. Diet rich in vitamin B cures beriberi, which is present in cereals, meat, fish, nuts, and green leafy vegetables. Scurvy. Lack of vitamin C causes scurvy. Scurvy is a condition in which there is a bleeding and swelling in our gums. The gums get easily infected. Orange, lemon, amla, tomatoes, and sprouted grains are rich in vitamin C. Rickets. Normal bones are strong and not easily breakable. In our daily life, we get hurt, but our bones do not break. But if a child is suffering with the rickets, have the tendency to break easily. Lack of vitamin D causes rickets. In this situation, their bones become very soft and break easily, and legs become bow shaped. Vitamin D is called the sunshine vitamin, as when we are exposed to sunlight, the skin produces vitamin D. Vitamin D, along with minerals like calcium and phosphorus, makes bones and teeth strong. We have multiple examples of sources of vitamin D: sunlight, fish, cereals, butter, cheese, whole grain, milk are good source of vitamin D. Anemia. Anemia is a situation in which a person feels tired, faint sometime, exhausted, low energy, dizziness, lethargic. So this is a condition. What is the condition? Lack of iron in food causes anemia. It decreases the level of hemoglobin in our body. Hemoglobin is a substance present in the blood that carries oxygen. So, if our hemoglobin level decreases, a person gets tired easily, has a dark circle under the eyes, and look pale, and also suffers from loss of appetite. They do not feel hungry. A diet rich in green leafy vegetables, dates, beetroot, spinach, fruits like apple, pomegranate, guava, eggs should be taken regularly to prevent anemia. Goiter. Lack of mineral called iodine in our diet causes goiter. Symptoms for this particular disease is: person suffering from goiter will have swelling in his or her neck. The best way to prevent it is by taking iodine salt in our food. Obesity. Obesity is a condition where a person accumulates too much of fat, which starts having a negative effect on their body. Fat is an energy giving nutrient, but if we take too much of it, it becomes negative for us. There is a vicious cycle of childhood obesity. If a person sits for more than a required time and take too much of rest and eat junk food, they become mildly obese and they get tired easily. Then they avoid to do exercising and they become moderately obese child. And they are uncomfortable and painful exercises they avoid, and they eat so much of food, they become severely obese child. And in this cycle, if they do not control their obesity at that age, they become obese adult. Obviously it is caused due to overeating, eating more than requirement. Eating junk food is also a reason of obesity. The only way to cure it to have a balanced diet and do a lot of exercises. Healthy eating habits. Beside eating, we should be aware of the healthy eating habits. Food should not be overcooked as it loses its nutrition value. Wash the vegetable before cutting them as some of the nutrients get washed away. Wash your hands before and after each meal. Food should be preserved properly. Exercise should be done regularly and rest should be proper for our body. We should be having a chart with us at home that what are the things are not good for us and we should avoid them. They can be tasty but it is harmful for our body. And we can have a chart of eat this also so that we can be aware of the things we should eat in our daily life. Thank you.